Who do you think you are? Worthless gun operatives, standing up to the great Dr.Ivo Robotnik. That was a sufficient trial run of my Death Egg Robot Mark III. It should serve as a suitable weapon for destroying Sonic and his friends. But I can't help but notice unusual behavior from the gun operatives. I did not see their insignia, not even ID badges. And the fact that this village was destroyed before I arrived. Something is amiss. I should investigate. Their little covert ops are really grating on my nerves. I have to destroy or enslave Sonic, but Gun is a constant thorn in my side. Let's look around these ruins. Maybe I can find something. Scanner, all systems full power. Evaluate the area. Find anything of value. Huh? A life sign. Unarmed. Thrusters, engage. You. Who are you? You're not one of the gun operatives. Tell me, what happened to this place? You say the gun operatives destroyed this village. That can't be. That's not something Gun would do. Except to the Robotnik family. Speak the truth, or else. Your pulse, your heart rate. You're telling the truth, aren't you? This must have been some kind of outcast rogue unit of Gun. People with their own aspirations. Nothing compared to my own, of course. Oh. Who am I? Well, I'm glad you asked. I am the great Dr.Ivo Robotnik, and soon I will be the ruler of the Eggman Empire. Pleased to meet you. Come again? Thank you. I mean, my presence is very benevolent and inspiring, but why are you thanking me? You... What? I saved the day? That rogue unit of gun operatives were terrorizing this village for months. And the real Gun had no idea what was going on. How do you know this? Hold on a moment. You gathered all this information by yourself, completely unarmed. That's rather cunning. Well played. You survived while this village has been razed to the ground. But how did I save the day? That rogue gun unit just happened to be in my way. They challenged Dr.Ivo Robotnik and they paid the price. At the lasers of the Death Egg Robot Mark III. It's a magnificent creation, isn't it? Oh, it is. Well, thank you. You know, this is the longest conversation I've had with normal people in quite a while. So you're telling me this rogue element was terrorizing the village, I destroyed them, and I saved the day? That feels strange to hear. It feels kind of nice, actually. What was that? Nothing. Keep it to yourself. Okay? Now, scatter. Run along now. What's that? You what? You want to repay the debt of gratitude? I saved you. Despite the village being destroyed, there's... Oh, Pingus. There's so many of you hiding. All these life signs appearing all of a sudden. You're telling me you figured out how to cloak your signal from my life scanners, as well as the other villagers. So these operatives raided this village. But you all survived due to your understanding of technology. Fascinating. I mean, I could have picked up that life sign whenever I wanted. That reading is quite interesting. It's a signal that you wouldn't pick up unless you were specifically looking for it. Nicely done. I'll have to steal that idea for myself, actually. But why were these rogue operatives, after such a, if you pardon me, backwater-looking village? You have a mystical artifact. An item of great power, you say? Does it perchance look like something such as an emerald? Oh, wonderful. I would love to see such a brilliant artifact in exchange for saving this village. I would love to just observe it and nothing else. Wait. You have a request? All right, I'll play ball here. What is it? Come again. Run that by me one more time. You want to join me? Willingly? No manipulations, mind control, never mind. That's nothing. That's just a thing I heard about. That Gun does all the time. Oh yes, they do that sort of thing all the time. They're really terrible people, you see. Terrorizing villages like this, I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't a rogue element. It's just the government going out of control. I mean, can you believe that? I surely can. I have an IQ of over 300 and beyond, what people consider normal. So I pick up on these things rather quickly. But you've demonstrated an exceptional amount of cunning and intellect. You cloaked your signal, saved these villagers, but you could not fight back against Gun. But it's not always about brute force. But you survived. I admire that. I could use that in my Eggman empire. And you want to join willingly? You really sure about that? I mean, all I have around here are a lot of robots, but... beautiful creations, don't get me wrong, but... to have an actual person walking up to me like this wanting to join, I'm getting a little bit flustered here. Woo! We're picking up steam. Very well. Welcome to the Eggman Empire. I am Ivo. Pleased to meet you. I think what we could start on is a little project. A project I've been cooking up for some time. I've been looking for trustworthy individuals to integrate into my Eggman empire. And you show so much promise, so much intellect, I value that above all else. You don't have the firepower, the weaponry, the machines to defend yourself. But I can provide such things for you. If you declare your absolute loyalty to the great Dr.Ivo Robotnik, the true overlord of this planet. And of course, the hero who will liberate this planet, make it relish in the benevolent dominion of the Eggman Empire, and stop the menace that is Sonic the Hedgehog and his friends. By any means necessary. Oh, you're perfectly on board with this. All right, I like you. I really like you. I think we're gonna get along just fine. Now, hop inside my egg robot. Mark free. There is a passenger seat. I don't know why I installed one of these. It's not as if anyone joins me in this thing. This thing will hover up to one of my most magnificent creations. The Death Egg Mark free. Have you ever been to outer space? Well, look at this village. Of course you haven't. Well, you're going to be in for one pingus of a ride. Hop on and join the Eggman Empire.